Hey guys, welcome back to the BuzWeaver channel. And in our breaking news today, top stories, breaking now. Times Union, Alex Jones ordered to pay $965 million for Sandy Hook lies. And we'll have to do a little bit of creative YouTube language editing as we go along in this particular article. And also keep in mind, it's from the Times Union, so it's going to be very heavy-handed towards Alex Jones. The conspiracy theorist Alex Jones should pay $965 million to people who suffered from his false claim that the Sandy Hook Elementary School events was a hoax, a jury in Connecticut decided on Wednesday. The verdict is the second big judgment against the InfoWars host over his relentless promotion of the lie that the 2012 incident never happened and that the grieving families seen in news coverage were actors hired as part of a plot to take away people's guns. Now, it's important to know here that the mainstream media is not going to be totally honest about this or detailed because he didn't accuse every single family member of these events, nor did he suggest that the entire thing was some sort of a conspiracy. He was leaning towards this, and Alex Jones takes a little tiny bit of truth and expands to such a degree that it just becomes extraordinarily and overtly sensationalized and exaggerated. However, at the same time, the mainstream media is a little more clever and more reserved with their weasel wording and the way they frame things in their articles. It came in a lawsuit filed by the relatives of 5 children and 3 educators harmed in the mass shooting, plus an FBI agent who was among the first responders to the scene. A Texas jury in August awarded nearly $50 million to the parents of another slain child. So, of course, this is very breaking news, and, of course, the left and progressives and maybe just ordinary people who may not understand who Alex Jones is might be kind of curious as to, how this all unfolded. But, of course, there's going to be a lot of very jubilant people right now because of this particular situation. Now, for me personally, I've always seen Alex Jones as being, as I just described, an individual who takes a little bit of information and stretches it out to such a degree that it really, it's difficult to take a lot of what he says entirely seriously. He is quite a showman, of course. He has the ability to kind of really be extraordinarily sensational, if I can say that with with levels of clarity here, because the man does have an ability to really sensationalize things and take it to the limit. He is turned up to 11 without a doubt when it comes to his personality, his disposition. I think the man means well. I think he really is sincere about what he's talking about, and he wants people to know things, but he wants them to know so certainly that he engages in this kind of extraordinary level of exaggeration and sensationalizing that it gets him in trouble. And that's exactly what happened here, particularly since this was, completely, obviously the families took him to court, and now he's going to have to pay about $965 million. I'm not sure how much of that he'll actually be able to pay. But he was probably one of the first people that was ever banned from social media, or a prominent personality that people were aware of that was actually banned from social media. And so when that happened, among other individuals, not necessarily just Alex, other what we now call new tech sites started developing. For example, BitChute, where you can still find Alex Jones, and Rumble, which I also enjoy and like, and is getting a lot of prominence now. He went over to Rumble, so you can find him on Rumble. You can also find him on Odyssey, which is another new tech site, as well as on other sorts of platforms that are similar to Twitter, like Minds. And, of course, you can follow me there on any of these particular platforms as I give you the links down in the published section there below. But nonetheless, guys, that's what I have for you guys today. Alex Jones is now ordered to pay $965 million for his Sandy Hook incident that he was involved in, where he took a little bit of information and went just a little too far in trying to push the narrative that, of course, they're trying to take away our guns, which they'll never be able to do. But nonetheless, so it landed him in a major, serious situation. And, of course, as you know, we have covered individuals like Kyle Rittenhouse. We have also covered the Covington kids, the incidents there that happened with Nicholas Sandmann. And, of course, you don't see these as prominently as, say, a story you would see from Alex Jones. But nonetheless, that's what I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for your continued support. All of you across all of my social media. Thank you guys for your continued support. And appearing there on the screen, that would be the channel icon. You guys can click on that if you're here on YouTube. That way you can subscribe, as well as to select if you want notifications when there's additional content here on the channel. And I will see you guys in the next video.